Alright, we're back. It's Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 p.m., and boy, do I have a little bit to yap about. What is it? I just came back from a physics lecture, and the professor who usually would be there was not there, and so we had like a substitute, professor. Oh my god, I forgot. The professor who, should have been there was, gone. So we had, some random dude teaching in place, and I'm sure I've definitely said, before, oh yeah, this professor's like dog shit. But, the professor who usually teaches a class, he just, rambles on about the most useless shit, and just only talks about, I don't know, it's, very hard to follow along with what he's teaching, because he acts like we're supposed to be super well educated on the topic, and he just doesn't explain why certain things happen. But the substitute professor who taught today's lecture, an actual goat for trying to explain the most complicated concepts with a really basic English to all the retards out there in the room. But yeah, I don't know, I learned so much more during today's singular lecture than I have during this entire semester taking this physics class. And I don't know, because I've been thinking if I do go, into teaching or something, I want to be the kind of professor who's able to explain all these concepts to his students with some kind of minimal confusion, you know? Because I feel a lot of the people who, a lot of professors in college, they're super highly educated, I understand that, but they decide to explain everything in they explain it in their own jargon instead of considering the fact that students like myself who have not quite nearly as much experience as them, so obviously we don't know about half the shit that they're saying, but I understand they want us to they want to keep us up to date with all the vocab and crap, all the terminology within the field. But if you really think about it, oh my god, I'm stupid. But yeah, if you really think about it, because what is it? During today's lecture, the substitute professor introduced the concept of what a phasor is in physics. And of course, I've never actually heard of this, but the way he explained it, it's literally just basically just a vector from the origin, and it kind of just moves around and shit, and the phasor is just the projection of that vector onto the y-axis. It was very easy to understand when he explained it, and I already know if my regular professor tried to explain that concept to us, we'd all probably be lost in the fucking sauce, I'm not gonna lie. Because he always decides to explain shit in the most complicated way imaginable. I learned so much more from this singular lecture from this one professor who isn't even supposed to be teaching the class than I have the entire past 3 months with this I don't know, fucking European-ass guy, supposedly of mixed heritage, and all he does is talk in the most complicated physics vocabulary imaginable. So I don't know, I'm aiming to, if I do go into teaching or something, being a professor of academia, I want to make sure the way that I teach is more reflective of the professor that I had today as a substitute, rather than the professor I usually have for this physics class, because I don't want students to be lost in the fucking sauce when I'm trying to explain a supposedly really basic concept to them. But I feel like a lot of professors just like manage to overcomplicate the concept for their students. No way. I keep dying to that because it's just an awkwardly placed slope, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that's like anything else that's actually like worth yapping about. I forget. Did I double upload yesterday, or was that like a Monday? I cannot remember. No, I definitely double uploaded yesterday. I don't know why I'm doing this instead of studying for the test that I have in like 24 hours. But like, I swear, I've like been trying to review. Oh my god, I genuinely thought I was in the ship for some reason. I'm like actually a brick right now. I don't know. I might do just a few more attempts, because I know I can definitely beat this on my own time. But then again, like, this is just like fake bloodbath. I don't know. I also mess around with... Okay, so first of all, I definitely have like some sort of like sore throat or something, because it just like hurts to talk. And also, I can definitely hear that I sound different. Maybe because my sleep habits are like not too good, but it's like whatever. But on top of that, what is it? I changed some of the microphone settings on my computer, so hopefully it's like easier to hear me now. Because I don't know, I was just listening to a little bit of what recorded yesterday. And then I realized like, wow, this game's like volume is incredibly loud, which is why I like had to lower it even further. I'm not sure if you saw in like the pause menu that like my volume in this game is now at like 2%, bro, when I'm recording. And then I had to like change up like my desktop audio on OBS. It was initially at like minus like 5 decibels or something, and now it's at like minus like 6.3. But yeah, I'll like see if that like makes it easier to hear me when I like go and check back later. Oh my god, I'm a brick. Okay. I might have to lock in for a second. But yeah, genuinely, what is it? I think... Right, no, I genuinely, like, think if I take the right steps, like, with this channel, or whatever I want to fucking call it right now, because it's literally just, like, gameplay and audio dump. That's literally what this is right now. Oh my god, I'm so dogshit. But yeah, like, if I take the right steps, I could probably become the Ken of Geometry Dash. And obviously, like, something's gonna have to change, because no one's gonna be searching for unartificially archived. Like, that's what the name of this channel is right now. I might actually, like, switch it to... Vocalite is... or... I don't know, my throat just, like, closed up there. Vocalite is, like, the name that I've been using for, like, a lot of shit recently, so maybe I'll, like, change this to Vocalite. At least, like, the name of this channel, you know? And if I do, like, make a new Geometry Dash account, it'll be called Vocalite. I actually can't remember if I made a account for Vocalite or not, because I remember when I, like, realized that my account was banned. What is it? Oh my god, I made the same mistake by not holding. Okay, nice. But yeah, I'll probably be, switching the name of this channel to Vogolide at least some point in the future, and so it's spelled Vogolid. Bro, when people first like heard that name, like I used to, especially like on Roblox, bro, when people like saw that name, they were like wondering if I'm fucking German, and I'm not. Like, oh my god, I'm just a clapped Asian man, bro. Oh my click, okay. Maybe I'll just have to like really lock in here. I just like, I don't know. Every time I like play this game, I just feel like yapping my balls off. And I'm sure like, what is it? It's like the same feeling that Ken gets when he plays like Clash Royale. He just wants to like, but not even like when he plays Clash Royale, just like in general, he just wants to like talk his butt off. And I don't know, I can't say I'm the same in general, because I for one, like, I don't enjoy, like, I don't know, I don't, like, how do I describe it? Like, I don't enjoy, like, talking to strangers. I don't, like, go up to random people and, like, start a conversation. Like, that's just not something I do. It's just not something I say. It's just not in my character description. Oh, my head damage. Okay. No, but yeah, like, just, like, going out and just, like, putting myself out there for other people is just not in my character description. I'm, like, a very, like, reserved person. I'm sure you can just tell, just, like, by how I'm talking. I'm just, like, a very, like, quiet person in general. Although, like, if I'm around my friends, they'll, like, tend to get a little bit louder, but... like, other than that, like, I don't know. I'm either with my friends or I'm not, so I'm either, like, semi-loud or I'm just, like, silent as fuck. Damn, no, yeah, my throat is, like, in dire pain, and I should really, like, stop playing this level and just, like, focus on doing my fucking studying for my test. You know what's good is the professor... the class that I have a test in tomorrow, the professor gave us like a set of 31 problems and said that 4 of them would appear on the test, so I don't know how generous that is. I mean, at least like we have like some sense of what's going to be tested. Just like a general complaint I have about this professor, posts 0 notes online, so like you have to go in person, and if you miss a class, like you're fucked. Or like, even if you like have to miss it for like, I don't know, like a job interview or something. Because like I know like a lot of students at this school like will be getting like job interviews for like various things. But like if you have to miss class for one of those, like you're basically just like cooked because you missed like an entire 75 minutes of content dump. Yo, I need to, like, lock the fuck in. Again, I'll probably just do, like, a couple more and then I'll actually have to, like, study for my test. But goddamn, it feels really good to just, like, talk for a little bit, you know. Especially about that, like, physics professor, bro, like, oh my gosh. And, you know, it's true, I might, like, consider a future where I just, like, teach at like school, you know. So I wanna be the teacher that like people like to have as a teacher, you know. Like if I can like maybe like what is it? I don't want to make it like the cliche of like a teacher who teaches students to love learning, but that's like kind of how I feel. Like I want like I want to make it so that like when I teach shit, it doesn't seem like very complicated at all, you know? Like to students, like I know like a lot of the times when I'm like introduced like a new like concept in a class, it's like the ideas being presented are just like super foreign, and then the way that they're presented is like very like abstract, and it's just like, well, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Like, I think, what is it? For a class like linear algebra, that's like one of the classes that I've had like a lot of success in, and it's just because like that's just how my brain naturally thinks. Of course, like if I'm trying to explain it to someone like a concept to someone from linear algebra, my brain is obviously like processing shit at like a different like way than they are. So like I'm just hoping like what is it? There's actually no way. I sold. What is it? I'm just hoping like if I do like decide to go into like teaching and shit, like maybe I'll especially for like a class like linear algebra, if I do like have to teach something like that, like because my brain like processes like linear algebra information differently, I will have to like definitely like dumb down like some of the concepts, because like the way that my brain like thinks for linear algebra is just like, oh well, obviously this is a subspace because like you can just like think about it, you know, kind of like that way. Even for just like an abstract n-dimensional vector space, like if you just like think about it, it's just very hard to explain just because that's how my brain works. But I've spoken to a lot of people who have like linear algebra trauma, and I just cannot relate to them because of how like my brain thinks. Oh my god, I'm playing so poorly right now. Yo, is that actually just like the corner? Holy shit, I'm dog. I'm so dog at this game, bro. I've been playing for almost 20 minutes. I really like how I'm just like using my time like so wisely right now. Instead of like studying for a test that I have tomorrow, like genuinely in less than 24 hours, I'm doing this bullshit instead. Like, holy dog shit gameplay and W life decision, bro. I could genuinely like fail this class because I'm not studying right now. Actually, that's cap. I could probably get like a decent score on the test while not studying because I actually paid attention during the lectures in this portion of the class. But I will say, like, some of the concepts in this class are actually, like, some crackhead type garbage. Like, only, like, crazy people would think about, like, some of the things that we've been talking about in this class. Again, like, what am I dying to, bro? Why are the hitboxes like that? It's like a genuine question I just have to ask, is like, why? Just why? But it's fine. Like, again, I'm just here to have a good time. I genuinely, I don't know, I used to like care about getting like insane grades, and now I've just conformed to the mindset C's get degrees. I think it started, what is it, with my complex analysis class from last semester, where I was genuinely getting like steamrolled by all the different concepts. Some Cauchy bullshit, bro. But yeah, I don't know, I've like adopted the the C's get degrees mindset because of that class, and it's kind of like making a really bad influence on me right now. Finally, holy fuck. Let's go, that's a great way to end the recording, honestly. Goddamn 18 minutes flat on this level is insane. Nice, I spent basically 21 minutes playing this trash. Remake of Bloodbath was shorter, much easier. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Definitely a medium demon, but... oh my gosh. This little devil shit was the daily level, and it's what I initially did my recording on for yesterday, but then I decided, fuck it, I'm not playing it. Or I'm not gonna like upload it, because most of the time I was literally just locked in on the thing, so it was like, there's just nothing interesting to watch here. I'm literally just like playing a platformer and getting butt fucked. But yeah, and then I decided to, what is it? I think I did like, oh right, I did like Bloodbath Z instead. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in, and hopefully my test 3 out of 3 tomorrow goes better than I hope. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. See ya.